Wake up, Madison Elementary.
This is
Mrs. Vesper
and Mrs. Yuva.
with your Mohawk News Flash.
Today is Friday, September 16th, 2022.
It is a fantastic Friday.
Yes, it is.
Really is.
Yep.
And we have the results of your student council elections.
But first, let's get into some school announcements. By the way, my name is Mrs. Yuva. I am a reading teacher in 4th and 5th grade.
And my name is Mrs. Vesper, and I teach reading and social studies in 5th grade.
She does a great job, by the way.
And so does she. Yeah. All right, big news. Today for lunch, we are having
Mini corn dogs, peas, marinara sauce, and raisins. That is an excellent combo.
I would just like to give a shout out to the 5th graders. Make sure that you don't accidentally drop any marinara sauce today, please. It's happened a lot.
Yes. So, now some important school announcements.
Kids, don't forget to sell your cookie dough. The last day is next Friday, September 23rd.
Next week is Spirit Week, so on Monday, wear your pajamas. Tuesday is Sport Jersey Day.
Wednesday is Dress for Success Day, Picture Day. Thursday is Country Day, and Friday is Spirit Day.
And Mrs. Vesper mentioned it, but Wednesday is Fall Picture Day, so be sure you put on your finest articles of clothing and come on down.
The high school homecoming parade is Monday, September 19th.
And now, what you all have been waiting for. Here are your student council representatives. Starting in 3rd grade, in Miss Wilmot Snelling's class, we have Peyton Robinson. In Miss Rock's class, Ellis Blanton. In Miss Phillips' class, Cruz Arvin. In Miss Carter's class, Sophia Gellenberg. In 4th grade, Mrs. House's homeroom, we have Micah Cusick. In Miss Cole's homeroom, we have Andy Cooper.
In Miss Richmond's homeroom, we have Raylan Stewart. Miss Elliott's homeroom, we have Olivia Kraft. Miss Fryer's homeroom, we have Zachary Taylor. And now on to 5th grade. In Mrs. Smith's homeroom, we have Gemma Michael. In Mrs. Vesper's homeroom, we have Wes Cooper. In Miss Craycraft's homeroom, we have Addie Kraft. In Mr. Denlinger's class, we have Jackson Holland. And in Mr. Skank's class, we have Reese Edgren. I just want to give a big shout out, Ms. Yuva, to every student that ran for student council this year. We had amazing candidates.
We did.
Some really beautiful posters that were well written, great decorations, creative thoughts. And for those 3rd and 4th grade students who can still run again next year that maybe didn't get it this year, keep trying. You'll get involved in lots of different things throughout your time, so don't be discouraged. We're very proud of everyone who ran.
And I second that. There were some very close races between candidates. And anytime that you can give back to your school and contribute in a positive way is wonderful. So, like Mrs. Vesper said, if you have a chance to do it next year or to contribute in another way, please keep giving back to Madison Elementary. It's what makes our building a great place.
Yeah. And on that note, we're very excited for all the winners to get to spend this year with them
Congratulations.
on student council.
Well, I mean, and we're pretty much the coolest, so.
You guys are so
obviously.
lucky that you get to hang out with us.
Yes, obviously.
All right. Today's jokes of the day.
Ooh, yay. I love jokes. Why? That's why I'm telling the first one, because I love jokes.
Yeah.
Why was Tigger looking in the toilet?
Was he trying to find his tail?
Good guess. He was looking for poo.
Oh, no. All right, Mrs. Yuva, how do you make a tissue dance?
Ooh, I don't know.
You put a little boogie in it.
Of course you do. Today's weather will be
Sunny, high of 85. Tonight, clear, low of 61. Nice warm day.
sounds beautiful.
Today's birthdays are,
Addison Wallace,
and then this weekend we also have,
Polly Razor, Jackson Elkins, Max Line, Rebecca Elam, and Adley Odell. Happy birthday. After announcements, please walk to the office for your birthday pencil.
also remember to tell the kind cooks in the cafeteria that it's your birthday and they will give you a birthday cookie.
Now, let's stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next up is our inspirational video called Be a Mr. Jensen.
I have a lot of memories from when I was a child. One that's always stuck out to me though was when I was about 10 years old and I was in school and I struggled. And I didn't struggle with English, math, or science. I struggled holding still. And I would try to listen and focus and process ideas, but I couldn't help myself. And to be honest, I would sit there and then I would just start tapping. And the students in the class would look at me and they'd say, "Hey, stop tapping." A lot of the time, I didn't even realize I was doing it. And then eventually even the teachers got after me and they would yell at me and they'd say, "Clint, you have to stop tapping." It got so bad that I got sent to the principal's office for tapping. And he said to me, "Okay, maybe when you go back to class, just try sitting on your hands." And so I did. I went back to class, and when I felt myself starting to tap, I did this. I sat on my hands. And that worked for about 5 seconds. One time I was tapping in class, and my teacher, Mr. Jensen, he looked at me and he yelled. And he said, "Clint, stay after class." And I thought to myself, this is it. I am done. Now, I've always been the type of person that believes that a single moment in time can change a person's life. And this was one of those moments for me. And I will never forget it. And so I was sitting there with Mr. Jensen and an empty classroom. And he walked past me and he sat next to his desk and he said, "Clint, come here. I want to talk to you." And as he looked me right in the eye, he said, "Now, I need you to know something. You're not in trouble. But I do have just one question that I have to ask you." And he asked, he said, "Have you ever thought about playing the drums?" And in that moment, Mr. Jensen, he leaned back and he opened the top drawer of his desk. And he reached in and he pulled out my very first pair of drumsticks. And he held them in his hands and he looked at me and he said, "Hey, Clint, you're not a problem. I think you're a drummer." And from that moment on, I've never put those sticks down. I've toured, recorded, and played drums all over the world. My whole college education was paid for with drumsticks in my hand. Just because of a single moment in time, when somebody believed in me, and he saw something in me that I didn't even see within myself. And from that moment, I learned that there's a difference between being the best in the world and being the best for the world.